Hi guys, my name is Angelina Sherie, and I am here to talk to you about how to make the violin funky. So, this is how you do it. Now, there are many different ways. As I mentioned in the blog post, there are many different violinists who have so many different ways that they do it, like Christian Howells, Karen Briggs, John Luponti, and the list goes on. So, I'm just going to talk to you about different ways that I like to kind of jazz up my violin playing and ways that kind of give it this funky sound. So, the violin has 4 strings. As you may or may not know, the violin strings are G, D, A, and E. So we're going from G, D, A, and E. Now, most of the time when you're playing regular songs on the radio, a lot of times you're using the main D and A strings. So I'm going to use every finger pattern today with the D and the A string, which are the 2 middle strings. So D is here and A is here. So, in saying that, I'm going to demonstrate one of the finger patterns that I use to make the violin funky. So, usually I use my first finger on this is the A string right here. So my first finger on the A string would be a B. So, B. So my first finger on the A string is a B. So, in saying that, one thing I like to do is slide my finger to make a jazzy sound like this. So if you're playing, say if I'm playing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, right? And I'm going to use this little funky trick to play Twinkle Little Star. Listen to this. So, the first finger sliding from the top of the violin to the note, right? So it's making a sound. So if you're playing a song, you can go. So it gives it like a little kind of a sound, right? So that's a tactic that you could use. And you could also slide your other fingers, like your second finger or your fourth finger. So let's try. Let's try to slide different fingers and see what happens. See, sliding, so the sliding technique kind of gives it a jazzy feel. When you slide your fingers, you can slide your first finger, which is your pointer finger, your middle finger, which is your second finger. So this is your first finger, which is your pointer. Your second finger is your middle finger. Your third finger is your index finger, and your fourth finger is your pinky finger. Excuse my nails, guys. Sorry. So these are the 4 fingers that you play with mainly, and you can use them to slide. See? You slide into the note. So you'd go before and slide it in. And slide it in. So today we're going to do one more other technique. And I just call it the 1-3-4-1-3-4. So as you saw in the blog post, you see where it's like this. Let me show you. You start from the violin's D string, which is right here. And you're going to go like this. 1, 1, 3, 4, 4, 1, 3, 4. So, if you were to play a song that may say, hey, I want you to play a solo, you can use the 1-3-4 technique, right? So on any string you can just put your first finger, third, and fourth, and on the next string, first finger, third, and fourth. So if you're playing, so I want you to hear this right here. So that sounds like a blues scale, right? So say if you were to hear a a song that you can improvise on, or a song that you hear that you want to make a solo on. You can use this 1, 3, 4 to make a little funky thing. So what I'm doing is sliding my 4th finger. So it's like 4 to 4 sharp, which is a higher note, which is the note that is a little slightly higher than the 4. It's not the 5, but it's the 4.5 kind of thing. So I'll demonstrate one more time. And you can make variations. So the second technique is very much more advanced. So I would say start off with the sliding technique, which is the first one. So, and then as you get better and better, you can use the second technique. So thank you so much. If you have any questions, you can comment, or I'm grateful to have spreaded this news with you, and thanks for having me, and have a wonderful day. All right.